Hey guys, and welcome back to Dorne, where we're finishing off these rebels who betrayed the Martell cause. Who would have thought they'd betray us? And of course our wife is pregnant, so not sure if I want to get into too many fights with her, because it'd be kind of bad. Varian Dane is complaining about his dark cell. Well, yeah, we are a wrath man. We're going to be very angry with these traitors, and we're proud, so I don't think so. Would I put him in the oblit? Maybe that's a bit too much. We'll let him rot. But how should we deal with him? How should we deal with him? Indeed, execute him. Would change my fear, but we do have a reason to execute him. I could mutilate, humiliate. I think we might have to execute. You know, we didn't kill any of the other kings before, but I feel like in this situation, Varian Dane was kind of the catalyst here. He's obviously friends with the Black Mons because they're very close to each other. We brought him underneath us, and then he managed to get Vaith to actually betray us, and the Fowler family. They didn't betray us before, only when he came in. So I feel like he kind of instigated this, so I feel like he deserves an execution for what he's done. Call him for trial, duel him personally. No, we should just execute him. He's too dangerous to fight one-to-one, and he could ask for a trial by combat, so I feel like I should execute him before he does that. We'll do it. It's an extreme thing to do to execute someone, you know? Like, you see it sometimes, obviously, in the Game of Thrones TV show and stuff, so a lot of people feel like it happens all the time. But in real life, doing an execution that's a big decision, especially against, you know, someone so high up on the kind of the noble chain. But, you know, I feel like he instigated this whole thing, so I feel like he should be executed for this. Blackmont, really? He's fighting to keep his lands. Like the other kings before him, he'll just become a vassal, but Mr. Varian Dane here, he specifically brought them against us, so we're going to have to execute him. He'll be beheaded, have him hanged, have him hung, drawn, and quartered. The snake pit. Danes, I don't think the Martell family particularly about snake pits. You know, maybe that's more sort of this area, the mountains. He'll be beheaded. And there we go. Varian Dane. It's a shame that such a great man had their end in such a way. You know, formidable fighter, strong, brave. He has Dorne. But it ended in this way. And his son does not have Dorne. So it does show that I think Dorne works in the same way it does normally in the mod. You have to be good enough to get it. Let's have a quick look at his children. His son is quick. Are any of them good fighters? Could any of them get Dorne? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if the girls in the Dane family can get Dorne. I've never tested that out. So I don't know if the girls there can get it. He failed to answer my... But he's not joined in the war against us. That's interesting. Tristan Dane has obviously seen her. He's kind of going, okay, fine. That you obviously very powerful. I'm not going to go against you. So that really has allowed us to win the war. Job well done. And we'll just head to Blackmont. We don't need to take this now. Declared Orphery's conquest of Volantis. Okay. So he's now going to conquer Volantis. So looks like they didn't take Valyria. It went to this guy, because the guy... Oh, I guess because the guy died, and they chose a new ruler, which was this guy, with the little candle. Pretty nice little one. But here we go. Blackmont has been defeated. You're separated from your men in the chaos of battle. Now find yourself in the midst of war. As you scan the field and try to rejoin your forces, you see Sir Harman break through the enemy ranks and charge you. So Sir Harman's a trained fighter, and he's a brave man. And he's underneath the Fowler family. He's not a bad warrior, but Mors Martells... Oh, we're wounded, though. That is something I haven't taken into account, actually. Ooh. But Mors, he's a brave man. Ambitious, proud. There's no way he'd back down. But, then again, we do obviously have our man here. I guess Sir Ferris would fight for us, because we are slightly wounded. But we don't mind fighting, so yeah. Get back, my prince. I'll handle this. The mere sight of Sir Ferris is enough to make Sir Harman turn and run with his tail between his legs. That's right, coward. Run back to Skyreach. Good job, Ferris. Maybe we should make him in the future some land, possibly. You know, if someone betrays us, you know. Your ironwood's known as the Scarred. I was going to say scared, but then I realized it said scarred. And we'll just wait to take this, because once we take Blackmont, that should be the end of the war. But this war shouldn't have been as big of a problem as it was. Let the Dane family keep their land. And he doesn't hate me, which is more interesting. Executed kinsman, but you know, we have good prestige, apparently. But I mean, he deserved it. He betrayed me. He's known as the Chaste. They say that they built... They say that has escaped the dungeon. Now, I'm going to say that dragons live... They say that dragons live once more, because no one's seen a dragon for ages. My prince, we received word that the dragon, Wolfbane, owned by Tegan Jorgarian, has died in Dragonstone. Okay. A legend fades. It was 0 years old. But yes. Dragonstone. Hoskagi's family. Control on that. What will they do with that? Now, my son... You're old enough. Obviously, etiquette. He needs to learn how to be a proper king of the future. That's how it's going to be for you. Can I force train you? No, we've got to wait till you're 8, isn't it? Yeah, we've got to wait till he's 8. Grant a kingdom. Ooh, let's do that. Now, interesting to know you can just click that. I haven't seen that button before. Maybe that's something they've added that's new. We should have a general for now, though. Until, yeah. Nymeria, can you... I know it's not good to have your wife, but it will go back to Jourdain in a bit. I just need someone to train my son. Just in case he gets it. She won't be leading men, though, but that's fine. I'll lead the men. Brian, you can come back. But yeah, that's fine. Just in case she gets it to fire off and she can train our son a little bit. Another peasant revolt in the Stormlands. This time by a dwarf. Alan the Dwarf. Will the Stormlands be able to defeat this peasant revolt this time? Last time they didn't. Can they do it this time? We don't have you as a favourite character. I apologise. That's my fault. I don't feel like we've seen... Yeah, did I not put these as favourite characters? I feel like I did. It must have been when people died, obviously, yeah. When people died, it kind of went to someone else and whatnot. Yeah, because I just felt like I haven't been hearing much about what's been going on in other places. It's because they must have died and it passed on to someone else and didn't continue it. I believe one of your vassals can be discouraged from joining conspiratorial factions. No, the Illyrians are crown loyalists. Thank you, Illyrians. I knew I could trust them. See, they're good vassals. I knew they'd be good people. That's why I always wanted to vassalize them rather than conquer them. And there we go. The war is over. Those traitors I will remember. Has he gone to the wall? Oh, so I just usurped the title, apparently. So I took Blackmont from him completely. And the Blackmont has gone to... His whole family? No, his whole family's gone with him to the wall, apparently. He became a Black brother as well. Interesting. So he basically took his entire family to the wall. I feel bad for the Blackmonts, but there you go. That's what happened. I guess I could give this to my bodyguard. Then again, maybe I want him to bodyguard me a bit more. We'll see. At the moment, I can hold more titles, so we'll keep it for ourselves with a bit more power at the moment. And we had a daughter, Mors Martells. Didn't get any special traits or anything, but, you know, having a son and a daughter is pretty nice. I'll hold a torty, call a grand invasion council. Something we can do in the future. Fowlers and Vaifs. I will remember that. Now, obviously, your father started it, but you continued it. But for you, Lady Vaif, for you, this is a bigger crime. I'm not happy. I want to revoke your title. Since she's a traitor, no one will care. Yeah, I could actually do that. I could take the kingdom from them. She'll hate me, but our vassals would not object. So we could do that, and she's pretty weak. I feel like I should take away the kingdom from... In fact, I should probably destroy the kingdom title anyway. Yeah. We could do that. That's actually a good point. Okay, let's revoke her title. Let's revoke the kingdom. She says maybe. If not, I'll destroy her. But I'll let the Fowlers keep what they have. I feel like she was kind of a bigger problem with this whole thing. News from Oris, my prince. During the war in Valyria, the dragon riders Archon Daron ride a Felfang again. This was the younger Felfang, I think. Yeah, 98. Was killed by a Terrell. 138 years old. Ooh, that's an old dragon. And, yep, he was pretty badly hurt. We got one place left. Now, why is the Torrentine not back underneath? I will not allow you to steal my titles. Dorne is in a state of war. They're on their obligations. Did they all join her? Again. They joined. So this time you got... Ooh, the Santiga family joined her as well. I mean, this is kind of a big... I'm taking titles. It's the first time I've done this. But the Drylands have also joined her. And the Fowler family. Because they know they could be next. We're going to have to deal with this. But I'm a little bit concerned about the Dane there. Because it didn't pop up for Dane. And they are our people. So I'm going to be very upset if they don't count as they're underneath us. Because then we have to attack them again. Can you go here? And we'll send you guys there. And we'll delete you because you're surrounded by enemies. But here we go. We've got to deal with our vassals here. She betrayed us. She knew this was going to come, possibly. We're going to take it from her. Won't even make her that much weaker, to be honest. 152 men. 152 men being lost isn't a big deal. Ghost Hills is not going to be much help anyway. He always helps us, which is nice, but he never has many men. Which is always frustrating. It's always frustrating to see. But we need new commanders. So, we can't choose any other ones. Okay, my wife is busy training our son, possibly. Byron, you're going to be with me. Do I go back and save them? Yeah, because he can handle that. We'll go back to save them. They're not going to go in good. The 19th. Okay, by the time he can get there, they'll be to us. So there we go. And next we're going to go here. And you're going to go there as well. We're all going to jump in on to the Red Dunes. And hopefully we can get this war done as quickly as possible. Hopefully this is not a long war at all. And there we go. We actually have enough just to assault it. And I have an infection due to my wound. Which is not good to see. But we didn't find anything. She's gone in the hide-in. Damn her. Can we catch them? No, we cannot. We can move to there, though. They'll probably stop. There we go. And we'll go attack them. Get rid of those 1,000 men on their own. Just so we haven't got to deal with them later. The Reach died of pneumonia. That does mean her son, King Manderley. Wow. So the Manderleys are now the kings of the Reach. Who would have thought? Who would have thought the Manderleys would be the kings of the Reach one day? Sadly for the Gardeners, there's a few of them still left, so who knows? But we see one's on the wall. But the Manderleys are now the current kings. How would that go? Were they able to hold it together? Will the other vassals listen to the Manderleys? We don't know. We don't know at all. Okay, 19%. We'll go down here, take out these 500 men. Shouldn't be too difficult. This should be quite an easy rebellion to deal with. But that's fine. My prince, news from the Eyrie in a great trial. Edmund Spur was imprisoned for conspiracy against the realm, and he was found innocent. Well, there we go. Good for him. He has the bloody gate. Okay, we'll go here next. And we'll try and just take as much of her land as possible. God, so many of these traitors. These Dornish rulers, they're going to be difficult to try and control. Taking land, I mean, I don't want to be on purposely looking to take their land, but I feel like this has to have a punishment. This has to have a punishment. So I feel like I need to take her land from her. I feel like it's necessary. And if I can, maybe I can destroy it. Or maybe we'll give it to the Uller family, because he is a strong lord in that area. So maybe he deserves to have a chance instead. He did become a vassal peacefully. So you know what? Maybe he should. I'd like that. Let's split in half our army. And we'll send the smaller one after them. Because they're trying to take that back. They want to get that war score back. I don't want them to get war score back. We'll just go and destroy them. Good for her. There are quite a few men coming back here. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. We didn't get the 400 men, but still. Who is coming to attack me? 400 men are going to come down here. Really? Okay, if you want to attack, that's fine. Harlan Stark was in a beautiful new Children of Summer. What? What, is that a ship? Oh, it's a book. Children of Summer. The Summer Isles. It tells them about the Summer Islands. So apparently now the Starks know all about the Summer Isles. We're about to take that. Good. Done. Let's go join these guys. So we're going to... There we go. Great timing. Perfect. We're going to go in and help. And we've captured one of the hedge knights, it looks like. So they actually won that battle without my help. Who's this? Grey Gallows. 1600. We'll go take this piece instead, I think. We'll go down and take that one. We'll go take the Salt Ashore. Let him rot for now. We'll go take this next. Slave Raid on the Red March. So actually, this could be really good if the Red March gets defeated. The Red March gets defeated here. They will lose a lot of men. But are you kidding me? Your father, Prince Mors Martells, has died, and now falls to you to decide whether to make the funeral a big and special event or just keep it a small and private one. He deserves to be honored with a grand funeral. Who will you invite to the funeral? We don't have much money right now. So, just the Martell family, it would seem. Well, that is a shame. Prince Mors has taken his last breath at the age of 34. Oh, it's so frustrating, the fact he only lived to 34. He died of an infected wound. Mors' life was spent seeking and building power. His ambition may even challenge the reign of the gods. Prince Olymer, merely 7 years old. The realm is left in the capable hands of the regent and council. Long live Prince Olymer. So, yeah, all hail his grace Olymer, the House Martell, the first of his name, Prince of Dorne and the Rorna, Lord of Salt, Sea and Mountain, Lord of Sunspring, Protector of the Realm. But yes, this has put an end to the war. Which is a shame, because it wouldn't have really been a big deal anyway. But when I was 7 years old, at least Queen Nymeria Martell is the regent. So she's going to have to try and, you know, take control of this whole thing on her own. No longer does she have Mors Martell to be beside her. But I'm sure she'll be fine. Sunspear will make as the focus. New council. We'll get the things to go back. Until the next time. And there we go. The guests will arrive soon. It's a sad day. It's a very, very sad day for this to have happened in such a manner. It wasn't meant to be like this. He was meant to train our little boy, but I guess Nymeria will just have to train him completely now. Have to be all down to her. So let's go for me and Nymeria. She has to be the one to train me completely. The war's ended. The best part of preparing a feast is deciding what food stuff to bring. Well, I mean, I'm not deciding here because I'm too young. Nymeria will decide. She's proud, diligent, brave, authoritative. Celibate now. She's decided to take a vow of celibacy after losing Mors Martell. That's so sad. Spend lavishly. She's a proud lady. She knows her husband deserves the best. At least we had 2 kids, okay? It could have been worse. We could have had no kids. You know? We could have had no kids, and then we'd have nothing. So I guess this is okay. Nothing but... Nah, we'll get them, actually. It'll be a good feast. Let the feast commence. Even if it's only just really family and stuff, we're going to make sure it's the best feast ever. Sir Ferris spoke and told everyone how great the food was. Thank you, Sir Ferris. You were the bodyguard of my father, we remember that. It's the teeth, 27 gold, that's nice. But the Vaves have managed to escape today with keeping their lands. Well, at least the kingdom title. So I guess that's good for them. The funeral. As the Silent Sisters finish preparations of the deceased, the body of Prince Mors is brought to the local sept and laid atop the altar at its center. Mors Martell. He was destined to be a great man. I mean, he already did good things. He almost united the whole of Dorne. Just the Red March to go. And because he was so obsessed with getting better, he wounded himself in his training and actually died for the wound later on. Very sad story. So much more for him to tell. But for now, he can't declare war. Probably because of the piety, yeah. We're going to have to wait for him to finish his war before we can actually declare war on him. And continued battles in Valyria. What is happening over here? What are you the king of? The Lands of the Long Summer. Okay, Kingdom of the Lands of the Long Summer. That's a cool title to see. Valerian still armor. Ah, the Rock has declared Western under war for Rupert's claim on Cannet on the Teague family. So 31,000 men there, led by King Tyland Lannister, 22 years old, against Willem, who's 21,000 men. So the Lannisters do have the advantage here against the Teagues. We'll have to see how this goes for them. He's apparently gone in the hiding as well. We'll see what happens in a second. We'll go over there. What is Dragon Fields? What? It says Dragon Fields, but he's Cahor. Ah. To titular title. Okay. Okay, so he's actually underneath them as like a vassal. It's kind of confusing how these are working at the moment. The Valyrian Freehold kind of looks a little bit confusing how it's working. So I'm not going to look into it too much. It seems to be they're mostly underneath or paying at least some sort of Valyrian. That seems to be how it's working at the moment. Grey Gout, maybe we should deal with this. How many men will you give me? 400 men. You'll give me 600. Not enough, really. More... God, pirates everywhere right now. We've got pirates everywhere. What is going on? Why are there pirates all over my lands here in Dorne? How many will you give us? 7... I'd have to get, like, more than one. They're leaving, at least. Brimstone... Okay, you brought some men up. You brought some men as well, but it's not going to be enough to defeat these pirates. They're taking her land. I mean... Nymeria probably doesn't care, to be honest. She's probably thinking like, that will serve those traitors. That will serve them all. I'm upset about that, because I know... See, this is the thing about playing CK2, though. CK2, though, does have random things happen all the time. And it looks like the King's Guard became a vassal. Became a vassal of the Stormlands. The tyranny against them. Okay. By Bannerman had tried to have Lord Timoth arrested but failed. Ah, so that's why they rebelled against them. Okay, well, I could see that happening, yeah. That does make sense. Probably shouldn't have done that. Then again, maybe he's happy with that. Manderley seemed to be controlling the lands, though. The Trident does have quite a bit of the Crown lands. So does the Stormlands. And actually, the Reach actually owns quite a bit as well. But Rosby's still kept their independence. But they are helping the Trident. Oh, actually, I think that's just the Mega Wars. I think they're actually underneath them, if I remember correctly. So that's actually what's happening. The Vale's been very quiet. How you doing, Dagon? I'm just thinking what could have been with my father. I keep thinking about it. It just makes me upset. It just makes me upset. We need to do our council anyway. Hand of the King can go to... He hasn't got good diplomacy, so he probably shouldn't be the man. Though he is a lunatic these days, apparently. Lionel, he was the spy master of my father. He seems to be okay. Go with Lionel. Lionel, you'll be the Hand of the King. My father trusted you. Master of Laws. Well, Theoden, we'll go with you because you're a vassal and you're okay for now. I could probably stop you from doing that. Perform statecraft probably is the thing to go for at the moment. We'll go for that. Improve defense. Oversee realm. Master at arms. Should probably go to Harmon Jourdain. Yeah, Harmon Jourdain, you can do that. We'll get you to train children. You can try and train me up, hopefully. Hopefully I'll learn something. Tristan Dane should probably be the Master of Coin. Collect taxes. There. Master of Whispers. Now, where's my mother? My mother hasn't popped up on any of these. Can she not be on the council? Because she's the regent, maybe? I don't know. We'll go back to this, though. Oh, because she's the regent. Yeah, she counts as her own one. Okay, that's fine. Master of Whispers. We need someone who likes us. Timoth of Shemitah, though, he's about to fight. Santagir, they were normally good to us, and it will like us if we give it to him. So let's give it to him. He now likes us. The Maester can go to Will. There we go. There's our council at this moment in time. Lionel did have a baby. Dagos. Well, there we go. 1 week claim. The Kingdom of Rosby. For Princess Alianne Rosby. Married to a dry land. Interesting. We could get a dry land to be in charge of Rosby. That'd be kind of cool. That would be cool. And we need a High Admiral. Not Fowler. Corgil? No, we'll go with Advisor first. Fowler can be an Advisor. And another one, Castos Illyrian. And an admiral will go with Corgil. The other two, do they not want to be advisors? Okay, no, there we go. He's picked it now. Okay, there we go. Done. Good. So the councils are all done. We're just going to have to wait until we get old enough now. We just need to get old enough now. We do obviously have the war, obviously the fight with Red March. But what type of man will we turn into? Who will Olimar be? He doesn't have a father anymore, and it's an important time of his life. You know, he's 7 years old. It's when he's developing with no father. At least with a strong mother. That's at least something, I guess. Intervene against him. Now you want my help. The council will decide. The council's pretty strong. They voted against, so the council's not on Dryland's side today. Not at all. And how are you doing against the slave raid? 25% in favor of them. So it's not looking so good for him. We kind of like that. I don't mind if he loses. He'll lose a lot of men. I have 8,000 men right now, though. We just need to hope that Olimar turns into a great man. We can conquer this in his time. And then when he's older, when he gets to 16, maybe we'll look to other lands to conquer. Stormlands, maybe. Stormlands does seem to be slightly weak, possibly. But that could always be a choice. But yes, I'm going to have to end this part here. Sorry if I've seen a bit down this last part. You know, with Mors dying, I was very upset about that because he was a good leader, very good marshal. I liked the character, I liked the whole thing with Nymeria, but Nymeria, we're just going to play off her as basically being in charge of the realm now. She's completely in charge now. Mors can't even, you know, they can't even talk to each other. She's in charge of her son. Where will she lead her son? To glory? We'll have to wait and see. See you guys then. Peace to you, Mors. Don't worry. Dorne is in the hands of Nymeria. All will be well.